Sometimes predators prey on animals they assume will be easy targets, but it's not always the case. Have you ever seen a pride of lions avoid a porcupine? What about a dog attacking an electric eel? God! If you want to see some surprising, botched hunting moments, keep watching. As we count down the top 15 insane moments when animals messed with the wrong opponents. Number 15, buffalo versus lion. The Cape buffalo is a fearsome beast capable of tossing a lion around like a stuffed animal. While hunting in South Africa's Kruger National Park, a hungry lion had an unplanned brush with a Cape buffalo, which developed into a life-or-death struggle. After two younger lions stalked the buffalo, one lion leapt on it and the other lions appeared to be seconds away from a new kill. The buffaloes were worn out and the game appeared to be finished. One bull put his life on the line to save his friend, charging the lion with his mighty horns and tossing it high into the air. Except for the two cats' egos, most of the animals survived the brawl. This lion is engaged in combat with a lone buffalo. After taunting each other, the buffalo flees and the lion leaps onto his back. The buffalo spins like a top, causing the lion to fly off his back. When the lion tries to jump him again, the buffalo abruptly turns and nearly punctures the lion with his horn. The lion has had enough and decides to call it quits on the hunt. This buffalo pursues and tramples a smaller cub. The buffalo launches the cub into the air like a dove at a wedding celebration. Fortunately, the little guy is unharmed and he gets back up and runs. He'll remember this day for the rest of his life, and the next time he sees one of these beasts, he'll think twice before attacking. Watch how this buffalo chases down these lions and tosses one into the air like it's playing volleyball with it, despite the fact it's a sub-adult. What's more remarkable is the lion runs away from the scene with no significant injuries. Number 14, hippo versus crocodile. This hippo chases a crocodile all the way up until they exit the water, and the hippo continues to sniff the crocodile even when they are on land. During the entire chase, the hippo never attempted to bite the reptile. It was only checking to see whether it was wearing a quality aftershave. This hippo is seeking for anything in the water, and when it comes across a crocodile, it tries to bite it. The hippo makes its way into the water, closely followed by its calf. The hippo was apparently warning the crocodile not to bother its baby. Number 13, kangaroo rat kicks back snake. A lethal predator lurks in the desert sand, ready to strike, but its prey manages to flee. Desert kangaroo rats can repel sidewinder rattlesnake attacks with powerful kicks and soaring jumps. Scientists are studying the survival strategies of kangaroo rats in the wild using high-speed cameras. They discovered that due to their sensitive hearing, kangaroo rats can frequently detect ambush attacks. The kangaroo rat will defend itself in milliseconds by contorting its body and leaping to avoid the snake's fangs. Even if the rattlesnake comes into contact with the rat may be able to escape if it reacts before the venom is injected. It kicks the snake out in midair with its hind legs and twists its long tail to right itself and land on its feet. The kangaroo rat then sprints away, hoping to live to see another day. The world is a safer place for the kangaroo rat when it's dark. It stays mostly hidden from predators while searching for seeds, which are its primary source of food and water in this harsh California desert. However, it is not completely risk-free. Let's take a breather now. The kangaroo rat dodges those venomous fangs like some kind of furry, spring-loaded ninja. And it's not by chance. This is something these rats do repeatedly. Even when it looks like the snake has a bullseye, the rat uses those powerful legs to kick free before the snake can inject its lethal dose of venom. This all happens in a matter of milliseconds, faster than the blink of an eye. Sometimes the rats do lose this battle, but in one study, researchers found that 3/4 of the time they survive, the snake attacks and makes it back to their burrows safe and sound. and sometimes the best defense is a good offense. Number 12, lion versus porcupine. In the middle of the night, this porcupine encounters two lions. As they inspect the porcupine for a weak spot, the lions are curious but not overly aggressive. More of the pride approaches, and you can see the porcupine is slightly injured, so I'm assuming one of the lions managed to hit a soft spot. The lions congregate around the porcupine attempting to strike it, but they always end up with quills stuck in their paws. They become irritated and leave, but the porcupine may have difficulty recovering from the injury. These lions come across a porcupine and quickly discover how messy it is to mess with one. They have a good idea of what will happen, so they don't press too hard, but the temptation is too strong at times, and they still try to snatch it, ending up with quills stuck in their paws and mouths, so they lose interest and abandon their little project. This is a small porcupine, and these lions don't seem to care. They clearly understand the consequences of killing it, which makes them act like they already know how much trouble they'll get into. While the female lions watch the porcupine, the male lion is simply not interested. He's like, forget about it, ladies. It's too much trouble. Despite lions' greater strength, porcupines' spiky defenses make them better equipped to survive in the wild. Young male lions are prone to severe injury when attacking porcupines due to the porcupine's sharp quills. In this video, a group of lions surrounds a porcupine, and some of the cubs have a chance to experience hunting one. Even as an adult, this is a challenging task for a lion. Because of the many lions, the porcupine may become endangered if one of them manages to attack the animal in a place where quills are absent. This porcupine seems to have gotten the message across as the entire pride of lions moves away in the middle of the night. Another pride of lions with a few cubs are pursuing the porcupine, but not many are actually trying to kill it because they know what's in store for them. Even if they kill the porcupine, for all the trouble it entails, it's such a small prize and not worth the risk and the trouble. I think the felines agree with me. Number 11, lion versus honey badger. This male lion charges towards a honey badger, but the badger gives the lion a hard time. This badger isn't about to take any nonsense from the cat. It informs the lion that it's not welcome and instructs it to flee, unless it wishes to join forces and collaborate. The lion considers it and decides to join the badger. And there they go, off to see the wizard. Two honey badgers are up against the lion pride. To say the badgers are outmatched is an understatement. But when it comes to badgers, you never know what will happen. The badgers stand up to the lions and the lions flee. Because many of the lions are young cubs, it's logical the crazed honey badgers perplex them. They must be wondering why their mothers never mentioned these crazies to them during their hunting lessons. Number 10, wildebeest versus lion. Wildebeest appear to have the upper hand when it comes to one-on-one fighting with lions. This lion is trying everything to take this wildebeest down, but it just won't go down. The wildebeest is able to escape after minutes of fighting off the big cat. This wildebeest chases a lion along a riverbank, and the wildebeest even manages to